everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. My name is Tim. For those new to the channel, I bring you Villages related content. The Villages is a 55 plus community located in Central Florida. It is the fastest growing community according to the 22-23 Metropolitan Statistical Analysis reports. It's also the safest community in Florida. Based on the 2022 crime rates of 1,044 crimes for every 100,000 people, the Villages has approximately 170,000 residents. In this video, I want to explain to you what my opinion is on where is the next premier home neighborhood going to be located. What you see in front of you is a map of the Villages. It is the southern part of the Villages. You can see in this area here, this is the Eastport area as well as the Water's Edge area and Shady Brook area. These are the Oak Hollow veranda homes right here. And I wanted to show you where I think the next premier home neighborhood is going to be located, if there is going to be a premier home neighborhood. But I first wanted to start out by showing you the last premier home neighborhood that was created in the Villages. It was created here in the village of Dabney. And there are several homes, actually 3 homes for sale in this premier home neighborhood. This is a neighborhood called the Enclave. It is located in the village of Dabney. And I brought up this home located at 630 Shivers Loop. And it is a pre-owned home on the market for $2.39 million. And I wanted to explain to you what the Premier Home series is. This home in particular is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 3,611 square feet. And if you look below, the Villages explains the Premier Home series as grand style and traditional elegance. Premier Homes offer the most luxurious in-home selection. Premier Homes are offered in quality concrete block with stucco and are available in 3 and 4 bedroom floor plans. So these homes are the largest of the homes that the Villages offers for sale. And I want to show you where I think the next premier home neighborhood is going to be located. And I have conflicting stories. I did speak to reliable sources recently, and I asked them the question, where is the next premier home neighborhood going to be located? And I got 2 different answers. One answer was, there is not going to be any more premier home neighborhoods planned by the Villages, Florida. The strategy that the Villages is offering is you need to find an oversized lot within a designer home neighborhood that will allow you to build a premier home on it. And I did go to the Villages website. Actually, I went to the Villages YouTube channel, and 3 weeks ago, they had a YouTube video that explained there were new home sites being offered for sale in the village of Oak Hollow. And part of that YouTube video, and I believe the YouTube video was referring to these lots right in here, located adjacent to the Woodlands Championship Golf Course. And they were explaining that these are designer home lots. But if you find a lot in here that's oversized, you can build a premier home on it. And I think that is the new strategy the Villages is going to employ going forward. I don't believe the Villages will offer special, unique, dedicated premier home neighborhoods anymore, like the Enclave, like the neighborhood of Bridgeport at Lake Sumter, for instance, where there are only premier homes being built in that specific neighborhood. The Villages is going to go to a model of they're going to create lots of land that are available for sale. They're going to be available for designer homes. But if you find a lot that is big enough, and these lots through here look big enough, you could put a premier home on those lots. So that is one of the explanations I received from a reliable source. The other explanation I see, or that I heard from a reliable source, was more of a speculative opinion from the reliable source. That source told me that if the Villages does create a new premier home neighborhood, that he felt that neighborhood would be located in and around Central Lake. And you can see this is Central Lake. This is the Eastport Town Square. This is Hotel Eastport right here. And you can see on the map that the Villages does not have these lots of land outlined for sale yet. But that individual, who is a reliable source, indicated if the Villages would ever build another dedicated premier home neighborhood, that he felt that neighborhood would be right in this area right here, with the backs of the homes facing Central Lake. And there's possible those homes could be in this area as well. But in my opinion, I think the Villages will not build a dedicated premier home neighborhood. I think they are going to continue with the business model that the first reliable source told me, and that kind of coincides with the YouTube video that the Villages recently released 2 weeks ago, where they explained that these lots of land are available for sale, and you could build either a designer home or you could build a premier home if the lot is oversized and it's allowable to fit a larger home. Let me know your thoughts of the premier home neighborhood concept. I would be interested to know if any of my followers or subscribers have heard anything regarding premier homes. But in summary, there are two schools of thought. One school of thought is there will be no more premier home neighborhoods dedicated. The Villages will develop designer home neighborhoods. Some of the lots will be oversized. You could put a premier home on. And the other school of thought is if there is another premier home neighborhood, it's going to be adjacent to Central Lake, which is adjacent to the Eastport Town Square. That is your video for today. Please feel free to share the video with anyone you feel is interested in this type of content. Have a great week. Take care and stay safe, everyone.